Hello and welcome to our new lecture that is about how to create a model and how we can set preferences in our planning model. So let's move on. So as you seeing that we are in the option of modeler of SAP Analytics Cloud interface. So but before going on, let's find what is the model. So what is model? Model is a refined version of our raw data, and every visualization which shows in our story is the result of refined version of model. So let's move on. So before creating the model, let's find out the currency table, because currency table will use for creating the model, which is very necessary for our model. So let's find out where is our currency table file. So let's go to the files and then go to the public and then find currency CURR. Here it is. Now different files and folders are showing here. You have to select the currency conversions. Here it is. Now PNL 100 underscore CCT is our currency conversion table. Let's click this one. So it's coming, and SAP Analytics Cloud is getting all the information of this table, PNL 001 CCT. So let's find out how many currencies conversion are present in this table. So we will link this table later on with our model. So here it is. Now you can see that the source currency column, target currency column, valid from, exchange rate, and rate type are present here. So let's close it out. We will use it in later. So let's go to the modeler. If you don't know where is a modeler exists, so let's click on this option dash dash dash, and here it is. Now you can see the modeler is present here. Let's click on the modeler. Here it is. Let's first create our model. Click on the model icon, and now it's asking about the start with data or start with an empty model. Let's select here start with an empty model. Click on the create button after creating. So it's now asking for the another things. Let's first go. You can see that we have the planning capabilities checkbox on, and the planning measure. It's a new model, we haven't named it. So first of all, click on the settings and then write its name. Let's write it out PNL main model GCC. That is a company name, so then we can identify it uniquely. PNL main model GCC. So let's move on. Let's go to the access and privacy. Click on the data audit, because it is very necessary to tracing our values, to give the value later on to the audit. So let's check this box on, and you can see user privilege is also mentioning here. You can use it, read, execute, update, maintain, and read. You can also use data locking. We will explore later in another video. For now, we only check this box on and find the data audit. So go to the date setting, because date is very important for the planning. model. So let's if our period start from the if we want to show our month or our period number, so we can select this out. We can select month, and then it's showing the month's preview. So if we want to start our fiscal year, if we want to reporting our modeling based on the fiscal year, so we can check this out on, and then mention the starting month of our fiscal year. If our fiscal year start from the October, we can select this October. If our fiscal year start from the July, normally in Pakistan the fiscal year is start from the July to June. So I select the July, and by year in which it ends. So there is no need to mention anything else. We can also show the months or show the period number. So I select the month. So if we go to the option planning, there is a time in planning. So here we have to select the date. So we will do planning by by using the date parameters. So date is our very main dimension for planning. So after that we have to go to the conversion, and then select the currency conversion on, and then select our currency table which we have earlier explored. So here it is. As we have explored this one, so the system is automatically giving the option for selecting the currency conversion table. So select this out. Here it is. Now date dimension is also present here. There is no need to change anything. Here it is. Now select the OK button. So now our planning model has been set to go. So let's add the dimension in our planning model. Let's go to the add dimension, and then name this out that PNL underscore chart of account underscore GCC, and then PNL underscore COA GCC, and select the type as account, and then select the private, and then click on the here it is. Now let's click on this more, and then go to the dimension table. You can also go there, and you can also go from this. Now go to the hierarchies and click on this option, and then go to the edit. So this value is mandatory, should be checked off, and then click OK. Now click on the add new member, and then write PNL01 PL00101, and then write the net sale or cross sale. You can write here cross sales, and then click on the hierarchy. Root member count type should be INC income, and then rate type is the average. Aggregation type should be sum. So as we have entered and created our first entry for the our dimension of PNL GL account, so we have to report, we have to manage the planning data in accordance with the hierarchy. So first of all, let's understand how what are the hierarchy and what the hierarchies needed for the for any PNL, or how we can manage our GL accounts in terms of PNL. So let's as you are seeing that on the top of this there is a net income, and we have granted it ID PL 600, and it has two child, that is one is financial income expense and the other is operating income. So operating income has the ID PL 500, we have assigned it, and PL 510, that is financial income. And under the tree of the operating income, indirect expense and the gross margin exists. So the operating income